let's jump into the fully narrated version of One Piece chapter 1146. Yes, it's finally here. So let's go. After the intro. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, and I'm here bringing you another fully narrated chapter of One Piece. This time, chapter 1146. But before we begin, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our new videos. Now, let's get straight to the content. The title of chapter 1146 is Movement Within Stillness. On the cover, we see the text, Yamato's Pilgrimage, the Demon's Child, Substitute Representative of the Golden Harvest. Volume 31. The highlighted quote comes from Ulti, who hugs Yamato after being saved from Who's Who. I will never forget your kindness. I shall become your subordinate. Page 1. The chapter picks up where the last one left off, showing 3 Straw Hats, Usopp, Jinbei, and Nami, alongside Colon, facing off against Gunko. Usopp asks, "Who the hell are you?" Jinbei says, "So you're one of the intruders?" Colon reacts, "Intruders?" Then continues, "You're part of the human race? The ones who did that to the guards in the castle?" Nami answers, "It was you who kidnapped the children, wasn't it?" Gunko adjusts her hat and replies, "Did you say the human race?" She stares directly at Brook and declares, "We are gods." Shh, gods? She sounds just like Enel or the celestial dragons. Nami asks, "And what do gods want with the children of Elbuff?" Colon protests, "They're my friends. Where are you taking them? Bring them back." Gunko replies, "Watch your mouth, brat. It would have been better if we could just take the bad ones. But with the size of these children, our only option is to make them walk on their own and guide them down the most proper path to the Holy Land." Nami responds, "Holy Land? You mean Mary Geoise?" Jinbei is shocked. "Don't tell me you're a celestial dragon. One of those filthy nobles? Hold on. You don't look like the ones we've seen before." Brook says, "Perhaps she's above them. Maybe, one of the Holy Knights." Gunko raises her arm, unfolding one of her arrows, and confirms, "Indeed." Usopp shouts, "You want to turn the kids into slaves? What the hell is that arrow?" The arrow hovers in front of him. Nami calls out, "Zeus. Hi, Nami, I'm here." Zeus responds. Usopp yells, "This arrow is chasing me. Get away." Nami strikes with a new attack, Thundershark Tempo. Zeus transforms into a shark, but when the attack reaches Gunko, she simply redirects it, sending it back toward Nami. Gunko says, "One day, the world was supposed to simply vanish, or at least, that was the plan." Zeus urges Nami to run, but who gets hit? Brook. Nami shouts, "Zeus, that was meant for me." Zeus replies, "Huh, so you're the one who got hit?" Brook just gives a thumbs up while smoke comes out of him. Gunko continues her speech. However, a portion of the humans realized it and revealed it to the world. At this point, we see Professor Clover, Nico Olvia, and Vegapunk. Usopp readies his slingshot. "Bang! Take this!" Usopp yells. Gunko gets hit directly. Half of her body disappears. Half vanished. Nami exclaims, "Sorry, I felt bad for her," says Usopp. But then Gunko starts regenerating. Brook observes, "That's really bizarre." Gunko says, "Now that we've reached this point, there's no turning back." A new arrow points directly at Usopp. He says that thing goes straight for the target. Jinbei tries to step in. Brook comments, "It's like we know exactly where the strike will land." A countdown. The scene shifts. We briefly see Dory and Brogy defeating the Nightmares. Gunko continues, "A massive war is about to begin, one that will engulf the entire world. And when that time comes, whose side will the giants choose?" Cut to Luffy and Loki, completely stuffed from eating. Gunko concludes, "This will drastically change the course of the war." Nami says, "A war involving the whole world? That's never going to happen." Jinbei responds, "Is that why you want Elbuff under your control, using the children as hostages? How disgraceful." Gunko answers, "I do this out of duty, but in the end, it may all be meaningless. The lives of those children are nothing but garbage." Colon screams, "You're out of your damn mind, you psycho!" But he's cut off. An arrow wraps around his neck. Nami shouts. Jinbe and Brook attack with their special moves, Gosenmao and Revolutionary Gavotte. But Gunko reverses their attacks and they end up hitting each other. Immediately after, Gunko uses the move called Arrow and a new arrow targets Nami. Brutal kick. Nami is launched back. Usopp tries to strike but gets caught off guard. Another arrow locks onto him. Brutal knee to the face. All 4 straw hats are thrown back. Gunko calmly says, "Everything is ready." Scene change. Killian talks about the strategic points across Elbuff. After defeating the teachers, he grabs a Denden Mushi and says, "I need something sturdy and full of spikes." Cut to Summers and Saul. Summers wields a spiked Kanabo. Saul lies beaten, bleeding. Robin, Chopper, hide yourselves, Saul says. Robin and Chopper watch, frozen in fear. Saul pleads, "I leave the children in your hands. Please." Summers smiles and strikes with multiple spikes. Saul falls unconscious. Summers declares, "You were once warriors. Today, you'll be our mercenary soldiers." Then the final chilling line. "King Harold, you really messed up." Robin appears, utterly stunned. End of the chapter. No break next week. And that's it. Maybe King Harold really was working with the world government and the Holy Knights. What did you think of chapter 1146 of One Piece? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll be posting a full chapter analysis soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and peace.